From the depths of the ocean, a sound arises, not of this world, not of our understanding. It is a cry that shakes the soul, a whisper that stirs the heart as if creation itself is calling us to listen. What is this voice from the abyss? Could it be the echo of Leviathan, the ancient creature of legend stirring beneath the waves? My dear friends, join me on a journey to uncover a mystery that has haunted humanity for centuries, a mystery that speaks not only of the sea but of our very place in the cosmos. In the beginning, when God shaped the heavens and the earth, the seas were formless, vast, and wild. The book of Genesis tells us that the Spirit of God hovered over the waters, bringing order to chaos. Yet, within those depths, mysteries were woven into the fabric of creation, mysteries that even now elude our grasp. The ocean, my friends, is not merely a body of water, it is a realm of secrets, a mirror of the divine, reflecting both beauty and awe. In recent years, a sound has emerged from these depths, a low, resonant hum, unlike anything recorded by human instruments. Scientists, with their sonar and their probes, have captured it, a vibration that seems to pulse with purpose, as if the sea itself is alive. Some call it a natural phenomenon, the groan of tectonic plates, or the song of distant whales. But others, with hearts open to wonder, hear something more. They hear the echo of Leviathan, the great sea creature spoken of in the sacred pages of Scripture. In the book of Job, God himself describes Leviathan. Can you draw out Leviathan with a fishhook or press down its tongue with a cord? Its breath kindles coals and a flame goes out of its mouth. These are not mere words of poetry, they are a glimpse into a power beyond our comprehension, a creature that embodies the untamed might of God's creation. Leviathan is no ordinary beast, it is a symbol of the divine mystery, a reminder that there are forces in this world we cannot control, cannot fully understand. This sound, this call from the abyss, has stirred the imagination of many. Fishermen speak of strange ripples on the water, of waves that move against the wind. Researchers report anomalies on their screens, shadows too vast to be schools of fish and movements too swift to be currents. And in the hearts of those who listen, a question arises. Could Leviathan, this creature of legend, still dwell in the depths? Could its awakening be the cause of these signs? As we stand before the vastness of the ocean, we are reminded of our humility. The sea does not yield its secrets easily. It speaks in riddles, in whispers, and sounds that haunt our dreams. But it is precisely in this mystery that we find meaning. For the ocean, like the human soul, is a place where the known and the unknown meet, where the voice of God echoes in the silence. Let us then venture deeper to explore the ancient tales of Leviathan and the truths they hold for us today. The ocean's call draws us not only to its depths but also to the ancient words that have shaped our understanding of the divine. In the sacred scriptures, Leviathan is more than a creature, it is a testament to the majesty of God's creation. The book of Job, in its poetic grandeur, paints Leviathan as a being of unparalleled strength. Its scales are its pride, shut up together as with a seal. When it raises itself up, the mighty are afraid. These words, my friends, are not merely a description of a beast but an invitation to marvel at the power of the Creator. In the Psalms, we hear of Leviathan again. There is the sea, vast and wide, teeming with creatures beyond number, living things both small and great. There's the Leviathan, which you formed to frolic in it. Here, Leviathan is not a terror but a creature of joy, playing in the waves as a child of God's delight. This duality, fearsome yet cherished, reveals a profound truth. Even the most mysterious aspects of creation are held in the hands of the divine. Beyond the Judeo-Christian tradition, echoes of Leviathan resound in the myths of other cultures. In Norse tales, we find Jormungandr, the world serpent encircling the earth, its coils stirring the seas. In Japanese lore, Ryujin, the dragon god, commands the tides with a mere glance. Could these stories, separated by time and distance, point to a shared memory of a great sea creature? Could Leviathan be a thread woven through the tapestry of human imagination, connecting us across generations? These ancient texts and myths remind us that humanity has always sought to name the unknown. When sailors encountered waves that defied explanation or shadows that loomed beneath their ships, they turned to stories of Leviathan. And today, as we hear strange sounds from the ocean's depths, we too are called to wonder, are these tales mere fables, or do they carry a deeper truth? Let us hold this question gently as we turn to the signs that stir our world today. The ocean has always been a place of wonder, but now it speaks with urgency. In recent years, the signs have multiplied: waters that grow still without cause, currents that shift in defiance of nature's laws, and that sound, that haunting, resonant hum rising from the abyss. Scientists, with their tools of steel and silicon, have ventured into the deep, seeking answers. Their sonar maps reveal cracks on the ocean floor, jagged scars emitting faint pulses of sound, as if the earth itself is breathing. Marine creatures, too, bear witness to this mystery. Schools of fish scatter in panic, their paths erratic, as if fleeing an unseen predator. Whales, those gentle giants of the sea, alter their ancient migration routes, their songs tinged with unease. And in the coldest reaches of the ocean, where the water meets the sky, something extraordinary has occurred. Patches of sea have frozen, not by the chill of winter, but by a force no one can explain. The ice spreads like a shroud, silent and unyielding, as if the ocean is falling into a deep slumber. I recall the words of the prophet Isaiah: "The earth lies polluted under its inhabitants, for they have transgressed laws, violated statutes, and broken the everlasting covenant." Could these signs be a warning, a call to heed the balance of creation? The ocean, which cradles life in its embrace, now stirs with unrest. The strange markings on the sea floor, the flickering signals on radar screens, the sudden stillness of the waves, all these speak of a presence, a force that moves beyond our understanding. Yet, in this unrest, there is also hope. For the sea, like the human heart, is a place of transformation. The signs we witness may not be harbingers of doom, but invitations to listen more deeply, to seek the truth with humility and courage. As we ponder these mysteries, let us journey further to explore the science and the stories that seek to unravel the enigma of Leviathan. As the signs in the sea grow ever more compelling, humanity stands at a crossroads, compelled to seek answers. The ocean, vast and unyielding, does not surrender its secrets lightly, yet our desire to understand drives us forward. Scientists aboard research vessels brave the turbulent waves, their instruments trained on the depths below. Sonar pulses pierce the darkness, revealing shapes that defy explanation, shadows that move with purpose, too vast to be mere creatures, too swift to be tricks of the current. In one remarkable discovery, researchers found markings on the ocean floor, deep grooves as if carved by a force of unimaginable strength. These are not the random scars of nature, but patterns, almost deliberate, stretching across miles of seabed. And from these fissures, the mysterious sound persists, growing louder, more insistent, as if calling to those who dare to listen. Some have even reported a faint glow emanating from these cracks, a shimmering light that pulses in rhythm with the sound, like the heartbeat of the deep. Yet, science alone cannot unravel this enigma. The tools of measurement and analysis, though wondrous, are limited by the boundaries of human knowledge. In the book of Proverbs, we are reminded, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." To approach the mystery of Leviathan, we must blend the rigor of inquiry with the humility of faith. For what if Leviathan is not merely a creature, but a manifestation of a greater truth, a force woven into the very fabric of creation, reflecting the untamed power of God? The quest for truth is not a solitary journey. It calls us to listen to the voices of those who came before us, the sailors who whispered of sea monsters, the scribes who penned tales of Leviathan, and the faithful who saw in the ocean a reflection of the divine. Their stories, like the signals from the deep, guide us toward a deeper understanding. And so, we press on, seeking to discern whether Leviathan is a myth, a phenomenon, or something far greater still. As we delve deeper into this mystery, a new and startling phenomenon grips the world's attention: the frozen sea. In regions where the ocean once roared with life, vast expanses of water have turned to ice, not by the cold of winter, but by a force that defies nature's laws. Fishermen stand in awe as their nets rest upon solid waves, and scientists marvel at water that freezes without frost. This is no ordinary ice. It glimmers with an unearthly sheen, as if infused with the light of the abyss. Reports speak of whirlpools that vanish into stillness and of waves that halt mid-crest, locked in a silent dance. And at the heart of these frozen seas, the sound grows stronger, a low, resonant hum that seems to emanate from the ocean's core. Radar screens flicker with streaks of movement, vast and fleeting, as if something massive stirs beneath the ice. Marine creatures flee these regions, their instincts warning of a presence too great to confront. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus calms the stormy sea, saying, "Peace, be still." Could this frozen sea be a sign of a greater power, commanding the elements in ways we cannot fathom? The cracks in the ice emit that same haunting sound, and some claim to have seen shadows moving beneath, shapes too vast, too purposeful to be mere illusions. The air above these frozen expanses grows heavy, charged with an energy that sends shivers through the soul. This phenomenon, my friends, is more than a curiosity, it is a call to reflection. The frozen sea speaks of a world in transformation, of forces awakening that have slumbered for millennia. Is this the work of Leviathan, rising from the depths to reclaim its dominion? Or is it a reminder that creation, in all its mystery, still holds secrets that challenge our understanding? Let us hold these questions in our hearts as we explore the stories and the science that bring us closer to the truth. As the frozen seas hold the world in awe, the ocean itself seems to pulse with a new intensity. Research ships venturing closer to these icy expanses report phenomena that defy reason. Sonar devices capture fleeting glimpses of movement, shapes so vast they eclipse the screens only to vanish before they can be traced. The sound from the depths grows louder, no longer a hum but a roar, as if the sea is crying out in both warning and wonder. In these moments, we are reminded of the words of the psalmist, "The voice of the Lord is over the waters, the God of glory thunders, the Lord over mighty waters." Could this roar be an echo of that divine voice, speaking through the mystery of Leviathan? The ocean floor, once silent, now trembles with activity. Cracks widen, releasing bursts of light that pierce the darkness, illuminating the abyss in fleeting, radiant flashes. Scientists speak of pressure shifts, of currents that surge without cause, as if the sea is responding to a presence awakening within it. Eyewitnesses, hardened sailors, and seasoned researchers alike describe a sensation of being watched, a weight in the air that presses upon the soul. Some report visions in the mist, shadowy forms rising from the waves, their outlines vast and serpentine, only to dissolve into the spray. These are not mere tales of superstition, they are the stirrings of a truth that transcends our understanding. The ocean, my friends, is not merely a place, it is a living testament to the mysteries of creation, a realm where the divine and the earthly converge. What is Leviathan, then, if not a bridge between the known and the unknown? Is it a creature of flesh and scale, a force of nature, or a symbol of the untamed power that lies beyond our grasp? As the sea churns and the signs multiply, we are called to approach this mystery with reverence, to seek not only answers but wisdom. For in the stirring of the deep, we glimpse the heartbeat of creation itself, urging us to listen, to reflect, and to marvel. The ocean's unrest mirrors a deeper stirring within us all. As we ponder the enigma of Leviathan, we are confronted not only with the mysteries of the sea but with the mysteries of our own hearts. For centuries, humanity has turned to stories like Leviathan to make sense of the unknown, to give form to the fears and wonders that dwell within us. In the book of Ecclesiastes, we read, "God has made everything beautiful in its time and has put eternity into the human heart." This eternity, this longing for the infinite, drives us to seek Leviathan, to chase the shadows beneath the waves. The signs we witness, the frozen seas, the roaring depths, the fleeting lights, speak to more than science or legend. They call us to humility, to recognize that we are but stewards of a creation far greater than ourselves. The ocean, with its vastness and its secrets, reminds us of our place in the cosmos, small yet cherished, finite yet touched by the divine. Leviathan, whether creature or symbol, embodies this paradox, challenging us to embrace both the awe and the uncertainty of existence. In this journey, we find kinship with those who came before us, the prophets who spoke of God's wonders, the poets who sang of sea monsters, the explorers who braved the unknown. Their courage and curiosity live in us, urging us to ask, what does Leviathan teach us about our world, our faith, our responsibility to creation? Perhaps Leviathan is not merely a mystery to be solved but a call to live with wonder, to care for the earth, and to seek the truth with open hearts. As the sea continues to speak, let us listen with the ears of faith and the eyes of hope. The story of Leviathan is not yet complete, and our role in it is still unfolding. Let us carry this mystery forward, not as a burden but as a gift, a reminder that in the depths of the unknown, we find the presence of the eternal. My dear friends, we have journeyed together through the depths of the ocean, guided by the haunting call of Leviathan. We have pondered the sacred words of Scripture, marveled at the signs in the sea, and sought the truth with hearts open to wonder. Yet, as the waves grow still and the echoes fade, we stand before a mystery that remains unresolved. Leviathan, creature, force, or symbol continues to elude us, a shadow beneath the waves, a whisper in the wind. In the Gospel of John, we are told the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So too does the light of curiosity, faith, and hope shine in the face of the unknown. Leviathan, whether real or imagined, is a beacon of this light, urging us to seek, to question, and to cherish the world entrusted to our care. The ocean, with its vastness and its secrets, is a reminder that creation is not ours to conquer, but to steward with reverence and love. Perhaps Leviathan is not a single answer, but a multitude of truths, a creature of ancient seas, a phenomenon of nature's grandeur, a mirror of our longing for the divine. Perhaps it is all these things and more, woven into the tapestry of God's creation, where every wave, every sound, every mystery sings of the eternal. The frozen seas, the roaring depths, the fleeting lights, they are not endpoints but invitations, calling us to continue our journey, to explore the wonders that lie hidden in the world and within ourselves. As we leave the shores of this story, let us carry Leviathan in our hearts, not as a puzzle to be solved, but as a gift to be cherished. Let us listen to the ocean's song, heed the cries of creation, and walk humbly in the presence of the unknown. For in the mystery of Leviathan, we find a reflection of our own journey, a pilgrimage through doubt and discovery toward the light of truth. I invite you, my friends, to share your thoughts. What does Leviathan mean to you? Is it a creature of the deep, a symbol of nature's power, or a spark of the divine mystery? Leave your reflections in the comments below, for in sharing our stories, we weave a community of wonder and wisdom. If this journey has stirred your soul, please like this video and share it with others, that together we may continue to explore the mysteries of our world. And do not forget to subscribe, for the sea holds many more secrets, and our adventure is far from over. Thank you for joining me on this sacred quest. May you walk with courage, seek with curiosity, and live with awe. Until we meet again, may the peace of the Creator, who calms the seas and stirs the depths, be with you always. Farewell, and let us keep searching for the wonders that await.